Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fantasy FC Team 2 is the promo today. We are going to be doing some objectives before 6 PM and then checking out the new content at 6 and going from there, really, is the plan. So hopefully you've all had a fantastic week, and let's get straight into it, because I need to play 4 games in the next hour and 18 minutes in order to complete a set of weekly objectives or something like that. So without further ado, let's get things going. Let me make sure that you have some sound. Not that high though. About there. If the game sound is too high, let me know. If not, we're all good. Salah, Beza and Olan, hello. How are we all doing? Good afternoon, everybody. I hope that your week has been good. I hope you've got a good weekend ahead of you. We have got Stoke at home tomorrow, which is a bit terrifying. But hopefully outside of that, it's going to be a nice weekend. We got a Pokemon Go event lasting the 2 days, so can play a bit of that. That should be good. We've had the all the Pokemon news today for the 30th anniversary. Fire Red, Leaf Green are now out. That has immediately been purchased. Oh dear, that's not ideal. No, not Stoke. No, that's wrong, isn't it? It's Norwich. Norwich, not Stoke. Either way, it's going to be difficult. I've not tried for a Barbo yet. No. I actually thought that this, because you've got the Fantasy FC Cup and the Fantasy FC League. I thought that this cup was actually a cup, like a tournament, not just something where you can just play unlimited games until you get the objectives done. So that's fine. Ibarbo, I'm not going to get him. Like, not through lack of trying, but through lack of ability. I don't see a world where I win, what is it, 20 out of 24? It's not happening. I would need ridiculously good luck in my matchmaking. And to probably be playing out of my skin in order to make that happen. So I will try, but I don't have much optimism at all. Olan, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's okay. Thank you. If you had base R9, would you skip the swaps one? Do you think that R9 is unbelievable or not? I think is the first question for in response to that, because they are obviously both 94 rated, right? The base one is 8.1 mil still, which is crazy. I'll do a quick comparison, but the thing is, with how important playstyles are this year, even though they're the same rating, and I don't. We'll check it out. The stats might be identical. The playstyles will make the other one play significantly better. So if you love the base one, you're going to absolutely adore the swaps R9. So let's do a quick comparison. So maybe after this game, we'll have a little look. Oh, it's lovely. And then we play that ball. Rafael cuts inside. Little technical dribble, little finesse plus. Easy. Have any of you guys tried for a Barbo? If so, how has it gone? Because I imagine not that many people are going to get him. I mean, even if you play well, your matchmaking isn't that bad. You also then have to, like, not get any unlucky losses. Like, I don't hate the idea of there being some cards that are obtainable based on, like, how good you are at the game. However, at the same time, if you could potentially obtain like a worse version of that card, if you didn't hit those 20 wins, Like, imagine it was sort of like a... I don't know how they do it. Maybe they could do it like Evos. So if you get 5 wins, you unlock a base Ibarbo, right? Then once you get to 10 wins, you can Evo that Ibarbo to a predetermined level. If you get 15, you can then Evo him again. If you get those 20 wins, you get the ultimate version of Ibarbo. Something like that could be a way that they go around it, so that people do still get a version of the card, but how good you are determines how good the card ends up being, rather than it just being completely locked off to elite level players. Because if we're honest, the majority of people that get 20 out of 24 wins probably don't need Ibarbo. Right? They're going to be good enough that they're probably going to have ridiculously stacked squads because they're able to get the biggest and best rewards every week, and they're going to have great cards. So, I don't know. This game feels a bit laggy, which is not the best. But that should be 3-0, and they're going to leave. Lovely. Right. So, whilst they leave, let's do a quick comparison, shall we? Between these two versions. So, the stats are different. The pace is slightly better on the swaps one. The shooting is ever so slightly better on the base one. The passing is better on the new one. Again, barely. You'll notice the long passing. Dribbling is identical. No one cares about this other than maybe the heading accuracy, and his physicals are a tiny bit better. So, in terms of playstyles, Quick Step Plus is downgraded to Quick Step. Finesse is upgraded to Finesse Plus. He keeps Low Driven. Technical is upgraded to Technical Plus. Trickster stays, and he also gains Chip Shot, Tiki Taka, and First Touch. It is a, like, because of how powerful playstyles are, it is a significantly better card. It just is. The playstyles don't differ too much, but the pluses obviously are significantly better than the base ones. Tiki Taka and First Touch, like, no one cares about Chip Shot, but First Touch and Tiki Taka are also nice additions to his card. Haven't been here in weeks, in all honesty. Haven't touched a game in months. Couldn't tell you why. I guess you just don't enjoy it that much, which is fine. There are going to be a lot of people that just don't enjoy the game as much as they did before. I am one of those, to be honest with you. Oh. Right, I'm in an interesting spot here. Because I've got this Aribo that I'm trying to turn into a bit of a beastly striker for me. But it feels like the best way for me to do it right now... Wait, is there anything that runs out today? Just shoot. I don't know if anyone else that I've got needs that. We'll have a look. But it looks like the best way for me to try and make this card as good as I can is to take him through the Fantasy FC path. So this gets him small upgrades here. Then obviously you get the crazy shot power. Then we get 5-star weak foot. We get low driven plus. But then the idea would be to leave him here. Not play this final game. Wait for 10 days. Because otherwise, right, once I've got this low driven plus, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 play styles. And then 2 playstyle pluses, right? And these are really, really good. But I think for a striker, I would also like to add rapid. But if I do the final part of this Evo, He's going to gain... What would it be? Not first touch, not low driven, not finesse. He gained power shot, which I just don't... I don't want, I don't care about. So I might have to take him to this stage, which his card is looking like this. 4-star, 5-star. He'll obviously be up front. His pace is good, will be even better with rapid and quick step. His shooting stats are really nice. His passing is great. His dribbling is great. And his playstyles are fantastic. All the striker roles as well. So what I would do is that, then, after 10 days, I'd be able to put him into this. To give him 3 more pace and to give him rapid. So that's currently what I'm looking at doing. Because rapid is the one he needs, isn't it? Yeah. So that's currently where we're at in Evos. And I don't know if I want to put someone into like bronze. I could put a Luco into bronze glow up and then into the left back Evo. Right, let's catch up with the rest of the chat. What about the 92 version? I'll have a look. Stats have never felt less important than ever. Yes, 20 and 4 came down to the last game. That's huge. Beza, thank you very, very much for continuing your both Twitch sub and YouTube membership. It makes a world of difference. Thank you so, so much for the continued generosity and support. You're an absolute hero. Thank you for being a legend. You like that sometimes cards are rare like that, considering there's an R9 for free? That's true. You were tempted to give base R9 Tiki Taka Plus for 5 tokens? That's not bad. To be fair, if that's an option, and then you could potentially use your other tokens for other stuff, that's not a bad idea. You just wanted him to complete the holy trinity of Dumbia, Jovino, and Ibarbo. Yeah, that's fair. If Ibarbo objective had 30 again instead of 24, you'll do it, but you just don't see any point in trying to sweat for him. Yeah, I won't. I simply won't get him. Take it, if this wasn't your job, you wouldn't be playing this game. If this hadn't been my job for like years, I would have stopped at FIFA 22. I wouldn't have bought 23 because 21 and 22 were so horrendous. Save some packs tonight to try and get Verts. Nice. Good luck. There's a nice one that boosts composure up to 90. Only needs 1 match as you're on 88. Yes. That one's not bad. I don't know. Would it boost his balance as well? What's he at? He's at 90 balance, 88 composure. So yeah, he'd get 1 balance and 2 composure. I could do that. I mean, it doesn't boost his overall dribbling, and it also doesn't increase his rating. So we could do that one, and then I think I'm going to have to do that other thing, where I stop at the 3rd out of 4 stages, and then we get that rapid and 3 pace afterwards. Because, I mean, he has 85 shooting, but the 2 main stats that matter are in the 90s. Right? In your attacking, positioning, and finishing. And he's going to have finesse. And he's going to have low driven plus. And he's going to have 99 shot power. So, I think his shooting will go from 85 to 88 when I put him through that one. But in reality, it is in the 90s. So, yeah. He'll then go up to 89 pace with rapid and quick step. I think it'll be a pretty nice card. 4-star, 5-star as well. We can get him onto double 5 at some point in the future, I imagine. Because let me actually very quickly check, though. What rating will he go to here? Do you gain your rating at the very beginning? Because when I add rapid, I think that adds a rating as well. He's going to go up to... So he'd be an 87. We won't do this final part. So it'll be 80... Let's just make sure that this works. 87. Then, in 10 days... Yeah, you can be an 88 and go into this. So we'll give him 3 more pace. Give him rapid. And that will take him to an 88 rated card with... Because he gains 1 from going through that one. So he will go up to 90 pace, actually. Because I think you gain +1 from going through that striker one. So we'll have 90 pace, 90 attacking position. Oh no, because shooting will get a +1 as well. I think. Yeah. I think I do that reaction, that balance and composure one, because it's free, and I imagine it only takes 1 game. Yeah, 1 game, which we're using him in the cup anyway. So yeah, let's just do that. You can do it like 21 times. Right. So Aribo, you go in that. Yeah, let's do it. Right, let's continue with these games, because I need to get, I think, 3 more done before 6 o'clock. No, not Evos, you idiot. Objectives. Seasonal. This one. Yeah, 3 more live events in the next 1 hour. That's fine. We will easily get that done. So, let's get into it, and let's go. Right, let's catch up the rest. Where am I? I'm being rang. I don't care. Sorry. Where was I? Apparently Netflix might have Premier League games on there for 10 quid a month. You're half correct. For those that haven't seen and want to know what that's in relation to, it's not going to be Netflix. But the Premier League are going to have a subscription service where people are going to be able to watch, like, I think, every game. However, it's not in the UK. It's not in Europe. I think it's in Saudi. And that's where it's first going to be tried out. And then, if it's really successful, they might expand it around the world. That's where we're currently at. So, sort of, but not fully yet. Mitro, not really sure what you mean. Mersab, hope all is well. It's okay. Ben, thank you very much for the kind wishes. How's my day been? My day has been good. For one main, like, really, for one reason and one reason only. I got... Oh, it's Singapore. There you go. That it's being first trialed in. So, interesting start. Oh, Jesus. He's offside. Oh my god, he's on. I feel like I don't really have control of Fabregas, so that's interesting. I don't have any options. There's no world where that should have got through, but we'll take the goal. Yes, my day has been good for one main reason. Well, actually, no. 2 main reasons. One, the Pokemon Presents was sick. Pokemon Winds and Waves, which are Gen 10, are coming out next year, and they look great. The starters look amazing. Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green have been re-released on the Switch today. I have immediately bought Fire Red, and my girlfriend has bought Leaf Green. She never played the Pokemon games up until the Switch, and so this is her first experience of the classics, which is awesome. So, very happy about that. Pokemon Go is having a 10th anniversary event. We've got Pokopia coming out next week. It's basically awesome Pokemon news, really. Jesus Christ. This gameplay is horrible. The game has fallen off a cliff. Oh my god, you press a button and nothing happens and we concede. It's crap right now. Yeah, it's mad how much this game has just gone downhill this year. Yeah, the other main reason why I've enjoyed today is because I saw a TikTok yesterday about a new range of stuff that was being brought to Primark. And so, me and the Guff went to Primark today. And I bought myself a little something. Which, when this gets to halftime, I'll show you. Yeah, AI defending is an absolute joke. Oh my god, I got away with it. That was not good defending. I don't know what to do. That'll do, pig! That'll do! You love to see it. Right, whilst they're dancing, I went to Primark and got this shirt. A big Maiden shirt, which, on the back, bosh. It's like a footy-esque shirt. It's pretty sick. For like 16 quid, maybe 14, can't remember. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Low-driven shots need nerfing or keeper's trait needs increasing. I don't know if I agree, though, because otherwise we're going to go back to some of the games we've had in the past where scorelines are like 1-0. And it's just so boring. Good to see you back. Hope you and the girlfriend are doing good. We're doing okay. Doing okay. Yesterday was a long and difficult day, but now the road to rebuilding has begun. There's a really good Evo halfway through the season that really boosts player stats. I haven't seen it. It was 21 that bad. You can't really remember it. Up until FC 25, FIFA 21 was my least enjoyed game of all time. It was horrible. Who are you choosing for the FPL 2 players? Not gonna lie, I've not really seen what's coming today, so I don't know. But starting from today, should hopefully be fully back in the swing of things. Hence why we're live. And I did put out a TikTok earlier on the Footy account for the Champions League draw. Like, hopefully, we're back in business. But yeah, man, this is delayed. It's just grim. What do we do here? Couldn't mark both of them. You mean that Vicario is broken joke of a card? Yeah, he's pretty good. Where are you from? I'm from Leicester. It's awful gameplay. Thank God Resident Evil came out. You're on that for the foreseeable. But yeah, as I say, Pokemon Fire Red came out today on the Switch. So I've instantly bought it. And once I finish stream, I'm going to be playing some Pokemon. I'm then going to go and play some Battlefield. And then I'll probably continue playing some Pokemon Legends ZA. It's going to be great. Yeah, it's a nice shirt, isn't it? And as I say, for 16 quid, to get a quality... Like, I'm still really upset. When I went to see Metallica in Germany, there was a, like, football shirt. Like, they obviously do a load of different shirts when they're doing these, like, pop-up merch tents on each legs of their tour. There was a football shirt that they made. Oh, Jesus. This is horrible to play. That I really, really liked. But I've only ever seen one get listed on eBay or anywhere else since I went to that gig. I've never seen another one pop up. I've not been able to get it. So the only band shirts that I own actually now are two, like, football shirts, sort of. I got the Oasis one last year, and now this Maiden one. I was going to get an Avenged shirt today at Primark, but that was sold out, so we'll have to, like, click and collect. How my defender did not intercept that, by the way, absolutely no idea, but... Yeah, man, it's so sad how... like, laggy and unresponsive this gameplay can now be compared to what it was. It's disappointing, isn't it? Would rather low-driven be broken than finesse? Yes, absolutely. Finesses being pinged in from 40 yards was significantly worse than low-drivens being reliable once you get into a good spot. It's the reason why, like, FIFA 17 and 18's meta were so good. Because low drivens were good on 17, but you had to actually create the opportunity. You had to break down the defense and get in a position to be able to do a low driven shot to score, which is much better than the ball being able to fall to you anywhere with any player 30 yards out and ping in a finesse or Trivela top bins. Thank God. FIFA 20 with the PTSD right there with the drag backs. Wolves v Villa tonight. Yeah. Will there be a token in store? Apparently not. No. Apparently not. Bronze Eva that came out a few days, put a Middlesbrough player into it, needs some passing play styles, then it'll be the perfect card. Yeah, I think that's the only downside with the bronze glow up or whatever it's called Evo is it doesn't give you the play styles. But I guess it gives you a good base card to then obtain play styles in whatever Evos they then go into. So my idea would be to put a Luco potentially into that and then into that left back. Is it like goes on an adventure? Something like that. But look at this, man. We're getting like 30 ping in every game. It's just delayed. It's horrible. Fantasy League 7 and 8 and 2, 10 and 2, break 20 and 2. Wow, that's crazy. Fair play. Deserved score if you've beat the defence is how I see it. Yep, goalkeepers are unusable now without both far reach and footwork. Trivela needs to be brought back. No. Remove the AI defending rats running around with DNs if you can ping it top bins. The solution to that is not bringing back one of the most broken shooting mechanics of all time. Oh, for God's sake. The solution is to nerf AI defending. Have the bronze Evo, put him into fantasy staple. Yeah, I'll have to have a look. Because there's a couple that I could put into it, to be fair. You put your player into the bronze Evo, then into the academy Evo to give him the playstyles. That's not bad either. That's not bad. But yes, Wolves v Villa is tonight. So if you do FPL, there is a deadline tonight. 6:30. Do your fantasy team. Okay? Also, if you're watching on TikTok and you want to help us out, tap the screen. It would be much appreciated. The more likes, the more people get to see the stream. Is very simply put how it works. Stardust, I do not know that. Sorry. David, thank you very, very much for the continued support and generosity of the YouTube membership. GTA 6 is coming before Gen 10. Yep. I mean, why are you playing like this? I'll just leave. Like, I don't care enough nowadays. If you're just like an absolute tool on this game, I just don't want to play against you, and I'm not going to waste my time doing it. So I, like in the past, someone like this, like, sure, you'd be annoying to play against, but I'd stay in. I just don't give a damn nowadays. The gameplay isn't enjoyable enough to warrant staying against someone who immediately from kickoff you know is going to play like an absolute tool the entire time. But yeah, GTA 6 is going to come out first, which is cool for GTA fans. But I don't mind them pushing it back if it means that they basically cook the game a little longer. Make it more polished and everything like that. It's only coming out on Switch 2, which is great. Means that it shouldn't be impacted by having to build it for both consoles and everything like that. So I am very, very excited. And the starters are cool. And then there's sub on Twitch. Look at that. Oh. The breakaway. Oosh. Oh, nearly. Brout is my guy, the Angry Bird, taking on the world. Brout is very cool. But, what is it? Pombon is so cute. What we need to see is what their final stage evolutions look like. I think that will determine who I take. Because whilst that fire dog is outrageously cute. Like, up there with the cutest Pokemon that have ever existed. I probably won't be using him for that long, so... yeah, we'll see. How long are you giving GTA 6 till it dies out? I can't answer that question, because for me, GTA 5 was boring. Like, I just couldn't continue to enjoy doing the same thing over and over and over again. But there are still people that are playing GTA 5 that have been since it came out over a decade ago. So those kind of people that are still able to enjoy GTA 5 are going to love GTA 6 because it's going to be the same thing, but just with like more detail and more stuff to do. Yet another person. I'm not playing against you. Why are you like player lock faking off of kickoff in a live event friendly thing? Come on, man. People take this game in such a weird way. Don't like it. Finish the season on both your accounts. Have good packs for Team 2. I'm not close to that, which is why I'm doing this right now. I need to get some SP. Level up that season pass. So, like, for me, I will get GTA 6. However, I believe my expectations for GTA 6 are at such an insanely low level compared to 99.9% of people that are buying the game. It will look amazing. It will play so fluid. And everything like that will be sick, right? I just don't see... and again, they could prove me wrong, right? But I can't understand what they can change in the way that GTA works to make it so different from GTA 5 that I will actually love it. It's not like it's just going to be a bigger and better version that looks a lot better. But if you don't love the core of GTA, I don't know if you're suddenly going to enjoy GTA 6. That's the way that I look at it, which is why I think... I don't know if I can say that it's... I don't want to say that it will flop, because it won't. It will be the most sold game of all time, most likely. But I think it will be a massive disappointment to a lot of people, because I think they're going to expect this, like, generational jump. But I just don't know, with that formula of game, what is possible to change that will make it feel like that. We'll see. I'd love to be proved wrong. I would love it. I am currently playing the Fantasy Cup, yes. If it was the League, even if I come up against someone sweaty, I'm obviously going to have to stay in because I need to try and win as many games as possible. But the Cup, you get unlimited games. There's no benefit to like winning games in a row. I'm currently just trying to play 5 games in it before 6 o'clock, and then I'll start working on the other objectives of playing it with, what is it, like 6 players from different leagues or nations, something like that. For the objectives, I can't remember. It's the same with Black Ops, really. Last 3 consoles struggle with it too. I agree. And it's the same with this game series, which, like, FC27 is going to have this open world element to it. No one asked for that. And I think it's 2 things. I think one, EA are scared that FIFA are going to partner with 2K, and if they do that, 2K are going to bring over their like city and neighborhood idea in order to over to their FIFA game, right? And so EA will want a direct competitor to that. I think it's also, outside of that, just another way to be able to like monetize the game. Like, you're going to be able to buy boosts for how quickly you can level up your guy and stuff like that. You're going to be able to buy outfits for your dude and new boots and all of this stuff that currently doesn't really exist. They're also going to be able to have like in-game advertisements for, I don't know, like, oh, you're playing this week in like the Pepsi court for 5 a side, something like that. I don't know, those kind of things. But it's not what everyone is desperate for in this game series to freshen it up. Right, there we go. So, weekly play completionist is done. So now we can do whatever we want, right? So what do I want to do? The SP chase we can work towards. Weekly objectives we can work towards. Icon slots we've not started. Live events. We've got the Cup and the League. Ooh. I could do the Cup with Serie A players. Play 5 games with 3 Serie A. Win 3 matches with 3 Italians. Score 5 goals with an Italian. Score 2 with a giant. Assist 6 with a Serie A player. Let's make a Serie A team. Quick! Quick! Copy 2. Right. Played someone yesterday, div through, just spamming off side traps, was 5-0 in the first half, stayed for the entire game out of pettiness. I don't hate it. Right, 1, 2. What other Serie A have we got that we can add? We need Italians as well. The 6 objectives, win 3, takes 18 games out of 20. Why are you playing 5 now? What have I missed here? Just to get the weekly objective done before worrying about winning with certain teams and stuff like that, basically. Now we can try. Right. Where are my other 87 pluses? Centre-back and Cam. So we could put Romagnoli in. Although we need to score with an Italian, don't we? I mean, we've got Zaccagni. It's not great, is it? I guess Moise Keane. Or Luca. And then we'll put our other one in here. Right. I can't remember what else I need. More Serie A. But how much? I don't know. We need 86 rated at the most here. An informed Nico Paz. That's 5 Serie A. We need 1 more, I think. So we'll put Ricky in here. And then actually we'll just switch you out just because I saw that I could. We have an option here. In Carlos Augusto. Right. Oh, and now the team's too high rated. Of course it is. So let's quickly get a silver. Come on, come on, come on! There we go, right. Let's very, very quickly check these, and then we're going to have to try and fly through. So, this... No, where is it? What am I... Oh, it's here. Serie A's not even one of them. Great, of course it's not. Play 5, 3 Serie A, 3 Italians, score with an Italian... Assist 6 goals with Serie A. Right, let's go! And I'm going to hope that said live events in those objectives. I didn't check that. We're We'll do one game, see if we score, and see if it's updated. David, yeah, exactly. With the GTA stuff, I agree. Feels like GTA, COD, FIFA are all running out of ideas. Yeah. But you don't need more ideas. Right? Dylan. Apple. You don't necessarily need these crazy new ideas and everything like that in the games. You need good, consistent, fun gameplay. That's what people want in the game. Don't care about these new mechanics and modes and all of these things. It just doesn't matter. God, again, anyone that does that, like dribble backwards, I feel like is automatically someone that I don't want to play against. And again, CDM defending, because, of course, why wouldn't they? Welcome to FC 26, where they just hold on to the same player the entire time. Let's get into the next one, because we need to get 5 games done in 35 minutes. So just, there we go. Right. How you've bottled that, I have no idea. Move on. Could do the Icon Sorts 1 League with Italian Serie A. You can't do that because they've stopped people from trying to do that by limiting it so that you can only have 5 players at most from the same country or region. Because, of course, they don't like people combining objectives. No, they want you to spend as much time playing each objective individually as possible. So, cheers for that one, EA. Not sure what COD were thinking about with new game. All they had to do was have the same kind of game as their best games, but new maps, better graphics, etc. Yeah. In theory. But you look at how COD 4 Remastered did. Not great. And so, therefore, maybe they look at, oh, well, yeah, Modern Warfare Remastered could have done a lot better. It's not performed as well as our new games, even though that's what people have been asking for a decade. So let's not do any more remasters of these kind of things. Let's just bring out new games that have so many mechanics, hundreds of guns, hundreds of camos, God knows how many maps and all of this stuff, and go down that route. I mean, I personally, Black Ops 7 and 6 are on Game Pass, right? In order to play Black Ops 7, my Game Pass is paid for a year. I don't have to pay a single penny to play Black Ops 7. It's now been out for about 3.5 months. I still haven't played it. I just don't have the interest. And I think the main reason why that is the case for me, and I know that they said that they were sort of changing it on Black Ops 7, and I don't know if it ended up being the case that it felt like that in-game, but every lobby, every single lobby on Black Ops 6 felt like it was a sweat fest, filled with people that were trying to play like esports. And it just wasn't fun. Everything is about the meta. It's like this game. Everything is about the meta and just abusing everything, and it's not enjoyable to play. I think that's I think that's one of COD's biggest problems, is that it's gone down the same route as this, where it feels like everyone is just playing, and never to just have fun, but just to win, or to grind for like a camo or something. They don't just hop on and play 2 hours of COD to have fun anymore. And it's the same with this game. People hop on because they feel like they need to in order to like grind objectives, grind the game modes like champs to get rewards, for fear of missing out, rather than to hop on and to have a good time, which is one of the reasons why I have loved Battlefield since that has come out. I've put a lot of time into Battlefield 6, and it's not through the idea of, oh, I want to get to the max level, or I want to level up every single gun, I want to complete all of these things, blah, 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 blah. I just play it because it's really fun, and I have a great time. There are many different ways that I can play that game and have fun doing all of those, whether I just want to sit in, like, tanks for that day. Maybe I want to run around and be the best medic that I can be. Maybe I want to snipe. Maybe I want to run with a shotty. Maybe I want to get in the helicopters and jets that day. Like, I can do what I want. There's so many different game modes, and in none of them do I feel like, oh my god, this is insanely sweaty. And so it's really, really fun. So that's why I have a blast. Whereas this, COD, etc., it just doesn't have that feel. For some reason, games seem to think people want to grind like it's a job rather than a fun game. Exactly. It's problematic. And that's why my most enjoyed games right now are the ones where I can just hop on, play, have fun for a bit, without having to... It's not like that I don't need to focus or try or something like that, but I don't feel like I need to... My aim when I'm playing the games that I enjoy the most is to have a good time. It's entertainment at the end of the day. A lot of people play games like this and CODs and whatnot, like you say, to grind, to earn, rather than to enjoy. And it's sad. But that also is the reason why developers of these games are developing them in the way that they are. The reason why there's so many camos in COD to grind, so many challenges, so many objectives in this game. You've got icon swaps, you've got SBCs, you've got objectives, you've got evos. That there's so much to do, because nowadays it feels like people constantly need something to do as their target in the game other than just play it and enjoy it. And so the developers are then sat there thinking, well, we'd rather people just be able to enjoy the game, but if we don't bring out new content, they're going to say that it's dead. I think the easiest explanation for the problem is that live content or DLC or anything like that should add or supplement a game. It shouldn't be the main part of the game. So when it comes to FIFA and FC, it should be that new promos are just like new cool things in the game, right? That if you think they're cool, sure. Maybe you'll try and pick up some cards from them. Something like that. But if you don't want to, you can still just chill and play. It's not really the case, though, because unless you're upgrading your team and using these new shiny cards and playing all the new shiny objectives and doing all the new shiny evos, your team is going to fall so far behind because of how the game works that you're not really going to be able to enjoy the game for what it is because of the way the gameplay works. You can't really run around with just a gold team in February without it being a a pretty damn miserable experience because your players just feel terrible. That shouldn't be the case. But sadly is. I wish this person would have left, by the way. What an absolute waste of time that was. So we've now got to get 4 games done in 28 minutes. It's not looking great, I have to say. How am I, William? I'm doing okay. Thank you very much for asking. So, the Juve 4th kit. No one cares. 1 out of 5, 1 out of 3, 2 out of 5, 4 out of 6. So yeah, 4 games is going to be the hardest part here. Can we get it done in time? You've played over 7,000 games so far in Foot 26. 7,000 games. And this game has been out for, what, 5 months? An average of 46 games a day. I don't believe you. If you said 700, sure. That would still be steep for a lot of people. Oh. Nice. Oh, how? It's good to hear you call BS. Mm-hmm. No. That's a problem. It's a big problem. We're running out of time. Because we need to try and get people to quit, is the thing. Like, obviously I could stay in and try and win, but we need to try and get 4 more games done before 6 o'clock. It's not going to happen if we, like, come back and go 2-1 up against someone like that, is it? We need people to leave when they go 1-0 down. Ideally. By the way, you're commenting on Twitch. Everything all good there today? I have absolutely no idea what happened the other day where Twitch only lasted 5 minutes. Pause. But we're about an hour in. And so far, it looks like we're live on everything still. As I said the other day, Streamlabs did have an update, which installed before I went live. So I wonder if the encoder just slightly messed up due to the update for some reason. God, there's so many people in the way. What on earth? That's an awful tackle attempt. This feels so delayed. Jesus. Nice. No! All good today. No lag, audio, all good. That's what we like to hear. It's just not. Someone has full icon team in Fantasy Cup. Why did they do it? To try and win? Don't really understand your question. All right. They're not going to leave. Oh dear, oh dear. Nice. No, the Evos for the Cup are different. I have no idea what you're on about. I don't know if it would be best for me to leave here. It can't be. I think we have to stick this one out. Hope that we can go like 3-1 up and then they leave. It's unlikely though. God, this team is play. Where's the support? Jesus, man. Oh, this is pain. Yeah, I have no idea what you're on about. Do you have unlimited attempts in the cup? You do! The league is the one with the limit, where you need to win 20 out of 24 for a Barbo. The cup is unlimited entries, attempts, however you want to describe it. You get unlimited games. Can you not do this objective in under 5 games? You can, however, I don't actually care about getting the player. I care about getting the SP, which requires you to play 5 games. Otherwise, yes. I think you could do it in 3. But I saw someone on Twitter say that that objective, it's not bugged, but the way that they have described it means that you can use someone that matches the description, but it doesn't work. Because I can't remember the exact thing that it says. You need to score with someone that's like 6'6" or above, right? But they've done it on centimeters for the actual objective rather than feet and inches. So you can use someone that is like 6'6", but if they are 1 centimeter too short, but still 6'6", it doesn't work. So people were having that issue with Sesko, who was the right feet and inches, but it was like 1 or 2 centimeters too short. And so it doesn't tick it off. It's just stupid. Like, how? You don't even see centimeters like anywhere in this game. So why is it based off of that? So dumb. And unfortunately, we do go 3-1 up, but we do not get the person to leave. And 4-1 up, sorry, not 3. I mean, maybe they are doing... Like, maybe one of these players is currently being evoed, and so they want to stay in because of that. We're going to have 3 more games to get through in... not a lot of time. Although, I'm wondering if these games are shorter halves. Anyone know? For the Fantasy Cup? If it's shorter, like 4-minute halves rather than 6? If so, it's a bit more possible. But I don't know if I'm just making that up because I'm desperate for this game to finish. And being hopeful. Ref. FPL and Fantasy, one of the best concepts EA have done. We need more of this. It's a good idea on the very limited information that I have seen about it. And I am surprised that we haven't seen more, like, more link-ups in that regard and partnerships and stuff. Come on, man! Yeah, we could definitely see more of this kind of thing. You're going to catch me up. So we play it that way. Bait you into thinking we're going to play that. And then we just can't get past Thuram. Who's in my fantasy team? Haaland, João Pedro, Troopy Jr., Bruno G. How on earth has he missed? No, not Bruno G. Bruno F. Rice. Who else have I got in midfield? Semenyo. Ghana. And... who's my 5th midfielder? Semenyo. Bruno. Rice. Ghana. Wait, did they just leave at that point? Oh my god, okay. Who the hell's my 5th midfielder? I'm going to have a look. I'm going to have a complete mind blank here. Oh, Morgan Rogers. We've got Pickford and Roofs. I've got Mukiele, Hill, Van Dijk, Gabriel, and I swapped not Nuno Mendes, Matthias Nunes for Nico O'Reilly this week with my only available free transfer because he's playing in midfield. So he's just getting in so many advanced situations. I mean, he scored 3 goals in 2 games. Please stop spinning around. Aribo for Leicester so far has hardly played. He had a few minutes against... was it Stoke? 2 of our other 4 games that he's been at the club for have been against Southampton, so he's not been allowed to play, because that's where he's on loan from. He came on the other day against... who did we play? Middlesbrough. And he was pretty poor, to be honest. He didn't really do anything. He came on at left wing. And yeah, didn't really offer much at all in maybe like 20 minutes, something like that. Oh. Eric Dyer hack. Yeah. So, obviously we know that Matthias Nunes this week is going to get a load of points because I took him out of my team. O'Reilly's probably just going to somehow be benched for absolutely no reason. So, odd special place here, Hart, because he scored for Rangers in the European final. Nice. I mean, I'm currently evoing him into a beast of a striker. Because my Leicester team needs a second one to go with Silko Thomas. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, that's one of the worst goals I've conceded in a while. A double rebound. Stop with the AI interceptions. Stop with the AI interceptions. Just let it bounce off of him. If he's not being controlled, let it bounce off of him. Oh, again, he's not controlling him. Oh, man. How on earth am I losing? Crazy. So yeah, we've hardly seen him. Mikasa, though. Divine Mikasa, who's on loan from Man City, is sick. He is sick. He's got 5 goal involvements in 5 games so far. And if we somehow manage to stay up this season, he's going to be a massive part of that. There's a world where Jordan James is going to be fit for the next game. That would be huge. He was unbelievable before his injury. So to see them in midfield together would be so good. I don't know if Richards has come on and got any minutes yet. The Dujuan from Chelsea. Oh. Because I was away for the Stoke game. Did Richards come on against Southampton, either of them? I don't know. What a shocking pass that is. Nice. Right, the turnaround. Come on. We are still looking like we're going to run out of time unless we get someone leaving here. Oh, that was nearly beautiful, but they actually defended it really well. Fair play for the prediction there. Lovely delay. Arsenal, Spurs, Champions League semi-final. Could happen. I don't think it will. I put out my prediction. Oh, that's not who I aimed at, and it's another AI interception. Get it out of the game. Yeah, I didn't have that happening in my predictions. Surely they're offside. How on earth were they onside? Jesus Christ. I did have a Man City Arsenal Champions League final though. But my God, the balance of the draw. I don't know how many of you have seen it. Like anyone that's won the Champions League is in the last 10 years is on one side of the draw. And then Barcelona, out of the 8 teams on the other side of the draw, are the only team to have won it ever. It's mad how it is so weighted to one side, but it means Arsenal have an unreal route and such a high chance of being able to get to this UCL final. If they don't manage that, that will be seen as a real disappointment from them. But I'd be surprised if they don't. I really would. And they got, Leverkusen. Then either Bodo Glimt or... I can't remember who they're against. I can't remember. Oh, they're against Sporting. Then it'd most likely be Barca in the semi-final. And as much as Barca will forever hold a very special place in my heart, I don't see them beating Arsenal, sadly. You predicted an El Clasico final. That would be insane. I'd love to see it. I don't think we will, though. I think I have 9 minutes here to play 2 games. Sadly. We'll just get into our next one. And then we'll see. Second goal v Inter was so good. Yeah, they've been really, really impressive. City will beat Real Madrid. I think they will. I have a Man City Arsenal Champions League final. Come on then. We somehow need this person and then probably one more to rage quit before 6 o'clock. I think that's what I need. It's not looking good for that extra SP. I can't remember how much it is. Like 500? It's not the end of the world, but it'd be nice to have. Just mean I get to the end of the pass a little bit quicker. Where are you running, man? Lovely delay on that shot. My God. Just takes an extra step to the side after we've already double tap shoot. Horrible gameplay, man. Abhorrent at times. Get back here. I mean, Liverpool could do well, but there aren't really any reasons to believe that they will do well. What on earth is happening here? Dylan, thank you very, very much for the generosity of the TikTok gift. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why has that fallen straight to him? Let's go. Run, man. Oh, you're up against Mickey. Why didn't I pass that? Why have I tried to dribble that there? That's so stupid. Gameplay been horrendous since December for you? Mine's similar. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, damn. Wouldn't have made a difference if I went over the top then. God, Bruise is so stupid right now. The way that it's balanced is shocking. So many things just aren't fouls because you have Bruiser. You can just, like, mash A, and you will foul them. You'll, like, barge them in the back 3 times, but you'll get the ball from it, and it won't get called as a foul because you've got a play style. So silly. That's a nice ball. You gonna leave? Nope. Maybe if we get a third. But then there's absolutely no way that we get another person to leave immediately before 6, unfortunately. Because I think I first realised how broken Bruiser was when we watched that skills video where he was talking about the state of the game right now. And he was talking about being able to, yeah, just mash Bruiser. And that's all it was at, like, the top level. That's a real problem. It really, really is. Just got back from shopping, left the stream on. Thank you. How's the stream been? Good. I can't complain. The stream didn't die on Twitch after 5 minutes today, so that's a positive. I don't know why that happened last time, but it did. You say first leg of the stream then, 5-second freeze. On my end, I still haven't dropped any frames. In theory, this is 2 streams after the latest Streamlabs update without any dropped frames. Was it a Streamlabs thing after all this time? Maybe. But we were getting lagging game as well. Is it just a coincidence that the update of Streamlabs has coincided with, like, our internet deciding to improve? Like, what's going on? But yeah, on my end, it doesn't say that we've dropped any. So I don't know exactly what would have happened. Unless, like, the CPU spiked. And so that caused just a little bit of lag. Why have I played that pass, man? He's so clearly offside. But yeah, so stream has been good. I can't complain. Oh my god. Other than the gameplay, which is just shocking. But that's got nothing to do with the stream. That's just the state of the game right now. It's bad. It is bad. And so we've tried to get an objective done before 6 o'clock. It's not going to happen because I think I need one more game played before 6, unfortunately. Like, I'm not even sure if we'll get out of this game before 6, to be honest. We will obviously then look at all of the content and see how it goes. Bruiser in pro clubs is broken, borderline unplayable, can't dribble or take on defenders as they'll body you. Exactly. Like, I know that earlier in the game cycle, like, not super early, but as of maybe a month ago, maybe a month and a half, it seemed like a lot of people were trying to put Bruiser Plus on their fullbacks via Evos and stuff like that. And that was apparently quite important. I didn't realise it was as broken as it currently is, though. Like, this person with Lewandowski here, if he had Bruiser, he could tap A whilst he's behind my player here, and he would be able to barge me off the ball, no foul given, because he's got Bruiser. You do it with a player without Bruiser, they can't do it. And the only way that you're going to get the ball from behind them is fouling them. So, it's dumb how it's currently working. And I don't know how we're in a solution like we were, a situation like we were, was it 2 years ago, where Theo was the one? Or was that last year, where, yeah, Bruiser Plus on fullbacks was the one? Right, we do get out of that game before 6, so we can check, were we one match away on these objectives? If so, that's unfortunate that we didn't get a quit in some of the others, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah, one game away from 500 SP and getting Skamaka. Oh, 1,500 actually. Ah. Oh well. As I say, it's not the end of the world. It's most likely. Oh yeah, I could. I'm not going to be able to get into a game in time, but we could go in and score 3 own goals and see if it counts. Can we get into a game and do that in 33 seconds? I don't think so. What level am I? I have no idea. I'd have to check. It's not going to work. I'll do it and see if it counts even though the game goes past 6 o'clock. They could bin playstyles and roles for next match. I mean, yes. They are grim for the game. Right, so let's check out the 6 PM content. Could have scored 2 goals with tall player. Yes, but I wanted the SP. So I wanted to play 5 games. The reason why you say you couldn't get it to work, were you using someone like Sesko? So let's see. Let's score 3 own goals and see if we somehow get ridiculously lucky here and somehow it still gives us the thing, even though it's gone, because we started the game before 6. This shouldn't work, but let's find out. Shouldn't work. No. Okay, that's fine. So, let's have a look at Team 2 then and see what we have got for today's content. We'll check out SBCs, Evos, all of the above. So here is Team 2. Lot of fun cards in there. Are there any Leicester ladies in there? Don't think so. So here we go. Fantasy FC Team 2 is now available. Remember that real-world performances impact Fantasy FC players. We know. Look out for Fantasy FC live items launching tomorrow, where FC26 and the Fantasy Premier League come together like never before. Finally, look out for a host of SBCs, objectives, and Evos throughout the week. Okay. Let's have a look then, shall we? First things first, objectives. Anything new in seasonal? No. Live events. Season 5 World Tour League. The Silver Superstars and the objective rewards are broken. They all say ASDF header. However, this last one is an Evo that gives you Inventive Plus. This one is an Evo. Tiki-taka, technical, quick step, and one more. And that's it for Evos. Okay, well, it's broken, but sure. Campaign. Okay, right, let's back out and in, because for whatever reason, these objectives are very, very busted. Used a keeper who was taller than requirements, then a random tall striker who was taller. Yeah, you need to score with the really tall person. Right? Right, let's try again. Live events. Okay. Come on, man. What's going on? Hurry up. Bum, bum, bum. Right. Come on, game. Hurry up for me. Let's see what all the new stuff is. As we're currently seeing what 30th anniversary merch there is. I mean, I do wear a lot of hats now. It's kind of tempting. I can't lie. I can't lie. Right. Are you going to work for me this time? Hooray! So, it's a 5 times 88 for that one. You've also got 386. You've got a pick. 2 times 85 in there. For the campaign, Fantasy FC Live. I don't know if this is new or not. Oh, it is. It is. Oh, he's still on the browser. Oh. Sorry. There we go. So, we've got Medina Desic, who... 3,000 SP for getting her. Right, I'm going to make sure I do this one so that I can finish off the season pass. We've got this crap that no one really cares about, but we'll take it anyway because... Why not? Right, objectives then, done. Let me actually quickly see. Have I leveled up in the pass? I have. Are you... Sorry. EA have just tweeted, right? But yeah, I might have to get that hat. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Right. It's confirmed you get the Mystic ticket and Aurora ticket in Fire Red and Leaf Green after entering the Hall of Fame. Okay. That's sick. Shiny Deoxys then. What am I looking for? EA have just tweeted out this. I mean, how? We're aware of an issue with the Fantasy FC Team 2 Guarantee Pack for the upcoming Champs event. The one that doesn't start until 7 PM. Where it will award a 75 plus player item instead of a Fantasy FC Team 2 player item. Why don't you just swap it now? Champs doesn't start for an hour. Right, let's just continue, shall we? I've got an Evo here. What is said Evo? Oh, it's one of two. This, incisive pass. Okay. And the other one, the other choice is rolls. Okay. Right. I mean, pretty crap either way. What do we got for Evos then today? Oh, weak foot upgrade has expired. Oh dear. Don't even remember having them. Oh, they're going to be the Future Stars. Why is this still here? The Future Stars Academy stuff. A lot of that has gone. Right. Okay, that's fine. I was going to say, like, surely I've not missed that many Evos. But no, I've not. Okay. So, what's new? Max skills. Max out your skills. Become a tricky winger on the left, leaving your opponent stunned. Max 87 rated. Strength, max 82. Interesting. Composure, agility, dribbling, quick step, trickster, quick step plus, stamina, sprint speed, acceleration, jumping, short passing, shooting, trickster plus. Move to a striker. Ooh. I tell you what, actually, for 40k, can Mavididi fit this? He can. He can indeed. He gains 2 dribbling. Is that... That's in-game stat dribbling. Okay. He'd gain quick step plus as his second PS plus. 2 sprint speed. Short passing would go up a little bit. He'd then be able to play striker. Although I need 5-star weak foot on him. 13 curve, 1 ball control. I mean, so for someone like him, it's not actually a massive boost. I think he already has quick step, and that would just boost it to a plus. He already has technical plus. His stats don't get big, huge boosts, but he would be able to move up to striker. That would be the big plus of putting him into it. Now, what I like to look at when it comes to these kind of Evos is what happens if you put someone lower rated into this. So, do I have someone that can go in here? Like my Silko Thomas? No, because he's got 2 playstyle pluses. Right, Bobby D. Cordova-Reed. 80 rated card. Crap in basically every sense other than defending. Right? What does he go up to? He goes all the way to 89. All the way up to 89. 5-star skills, can play striker. Pace looks good, shooting looks okay. Passing is... short passing's fine. Dribbling does get a good boost. But then... you're not giving them, like, finesse, low-driven... which a lot of people would want when a player is then able to move up to striker. So... okay. I mean, it's 40k. It's nothing crazy. Do we have a free Evo, though? We do. Bench boost. Strengthen your squad depth and bring on a player that can deliver instant impact to a match. So this is a silver. Of course it can't be a World Tour Silver Superstar because they let people Evo them for like a few weeks and then decided, no, that's it. We're stopping there. So let's have a look. We've got the likes of Harry Winks here that I could put in. Let me have a little look if I've got anybody else that I could go with. Someone like Luke Thomas. Let's have a look what you get here. So, pace goes up to 82. Jumping, vision, stamina gets some boost. Precision header. Precision header plus. And tiki-taka. Curve, short pass, long pass, aggression. Strength, crossing, reactions, heading accuracy, ball control, dribbling. Enforcer, acrobatic, aerial fortune. So this is basically an Evo to put onto an absolute unit that's going to come on and try and score from crosses. Right? It's a very weird Evo, though. It takes you up to maximum 74 shooting. But I guess gives you jumping and heading. The whole point of this Evo... Wait, attacking positioning is 97. What? Where has that come from? Where has that come from? Oh, his attacking positioning is just so much higher than his shooting that because shooting goes up by... Where is it? 20. It means his attacking position goes up ridiculously high. So it gives them high jumping, high heading accuracy, precision header plus, acrobatic, aerial fortress, and enforcer. What an absolutely bizarre Evo this is. So if you've got someone that's tall, that's a striker, then I guess this is for them? God, I wish that you could press the trigger to not have to go through each of these individually. Like, so Haji Wright, 6'3". He goes into this. And then you've got a 6'3" striker that's double 4-star. He can't do much else other than header a ball. Or maybe score an overhead. That is probably the weirdest Evo of the year. But, okay, sure. What else have we got? Surely there's some new SBCs today. Don't know if anyone's going to be excited about that Evo, to be honest with you. We've got Raheem Sterling, now at Feyenoord. Double 4s. They love double 4-star. Left wing, left mid, right mid. It looks decent. Finesse and rapid plus. He's got good play styles. He's got good stats. Good rolls. 4 squads. 85, 86, 287s. It's not bad. We've then also got Forlan, who's 10 squads. 4, 5. Some of his stats are pretty good. His playstyles are very good. He's pretty much only lacking rapid as a striker. Outside of that, it's a pretty good card, but 10 squads? 285s, 5 86s, 2 87s, and an 88. So they're not crazy high-rated squads. What type of card is this as well? Fantasy. So he could go up 1 and could get a 99 stat, which you would imagine would go to double... probably to shooting. I would love them to go crazy with those 99 stats, though, and give it to, like, his passing. Suddenly he turns into this completely different card. But okay. With double 4-star this promo, if the card gets the boost, 1 will go to 5-star. I mean, yeah, it's true. It is true. If the player is playing. If they're not, then it's a bit problematic, because they can get all the other boosts, but they will not get an upgrade to 5-star in either of their things. I think it was the... Who was the lady that I got? Oh no, they haven't played yet. No, it's fine. It's fine. Right, do I have anything in the store to just open up something cheap and cheerful here? What's happening? Hope you're good. Not been on FIFA in about 3 weeks now. Last 2 weeks in Dubai. Decided I need to leave UK to get some golfing. Flying back into UK Monday. Is weather any better? No. I had the stag do last weekend in Barca, and that was sick. Of course, as soon as I get home, it was chucking it down. We get back to Leicester off of the train, it's chucking it down. But, I'm doing okay. We had the Guff's dad's funeral yesterday, which was a tough, tough day, but unfortunately, I was the designated driver, so everyone else just had a great time afterwards, like booked out the pub and just had a load of drinks and singing along and stuff. I still had a good time. It was just so long. But yeah, now we get up and at 'em and start to rebuild and move forward. And March is the kicker, right? So like, I'll be back to streaming consistently, uploading a lot more short form and long form on both channels. We're going to hopefully start golf content and music content on like short form stuff because it's now been 2 months. My wrist feels okay. I've not been to the driving range yet, though. I will be doing probably this upcoming week, and we'll see how I feel about that. And if it's okay, then we'll get things going. Again, very quickly, last minute reminder, everybody, you have 11 minutes to do your FPL. The deadline is at past. So 11 and a half minutes to go until said deadline. Okay? Am I happy with my team? Yeah, looks good to me. Right, let's open up a couple of packs, shall we? Can't wait to not play again. I know. And we start things off with no promo card unless they are behind during this promo, but it doesn't look like it. Sterling could be good with upgrades. It's just whether he can easily fit into your team. Oh my god, I need to sort the transfer list again. Ugh, okay. That's fine. Yeah, I really need to sort that out. At least he had a nice send-off now, can start to move forward for him. Exactly! And, like, one of his last... And we had it, like, reiterated to us yesterday. One of the last things that he wanted to do and, like, still wants to get sorted is... He said to his wife, like, see how much money I've got, because I would like to help Scott and my girlfriend with a little boost towards the house deposit and stuff like that. So it's like, even at the very end, still just always thinking about other people and stuff like that. So now we've got to do it for him and ourselves, obviously, but hell yeah. So that's still the push this year. And, oh no, that's falling. And we'll see how we go with it all. Right, 8 times 84. Inform walkout. Double. We get Raya. Ow. Oh. And then Portsmouth. Devlin. How, when we were last in the championship, did we get one inform all year? Okay. We got the FPL players in campaign, thought that started tomorrow. Yeah, I need to look at that, actually. I went on it and then sort of came off it and didn't look at it again. I don't know what I was thinking. We'll look at that in a sec. Adama gets a fantasy when we've got Liverpool, Fulham, City and Villa in the next 4. Nice. But yeah, we do need to push on with that. But we've basically just had a month of hecticness, so that's why there's not really been streams and uploads and stuff. So get back on it and see how it goes. Right, 11 times 84. Do we get a promo player? Of course not. Don't be stupid. We get Thibaut Courtois and a Bayern Munich inform. Absolutely no clue who's inform this week. Have not seen the team of the week. It is a lady. Who are you? Tiki Taka Plus, Serbia. A striker with Tiki Taka Plus with 81 passing. I'm assuming you can also play Cam? 3 informs, tradable. Whew. She can. Okay. Interesting. Another EFL inform. Colchester. Wow. Okay, let's get you up here. And then see if we've got any other ones that we can open on up. None of you sell for crazy amounts. So, actually, before we do that, let's quickly look at this FPL-based thing and see how on earth it works. Do we have any cool... No, it's all just... It's expensive stuff in the store today, unsurprisingly. Isn't it mad 85 just discarded? I mean, the only reason why that is the case for me is because I just have not cleared my transfer list. I should just sort it out and then, therefore, sell them for like 1.2k or whatever they sell for. It's just long. Right, campaign. So here we go. Complete 2 of the challenges below to earn 2 special Fantasy FC Live player items. The Fantasy FC Flash Rush event launches tomorrow. Right. So this objective is out now, but you can't obtain them until tomorrow. Why have you bothered bringing this objective out today, then? Okay, who knows? But the way that this works, right? So, I did see this a little bit, but I didn't see all of the details. You can basically choose 2 of these players by playing 1 match in Rush with a player from that club. And this is based directly on FPL. So, let's take KDH, for example. He starts off as an 85, but this is how it works. So, based on their Premier League Matchday 29 FPL score, he could potentially go up to 90 rated, get a second playstyle plus, 2 base playstyles, and 5-star skills or weak foot. I really hope they give him 5-star skills. If they get 8 plus FPL points, is that the same for every position, I wonder? So for a defender, it's 8. For a striker, it's 8. Who's most likely to get 8 plus FPL points? So, what are the fixtures, actually? Because that's all we've really got to base it on. FPL. 4 minutes to do your team. We've got Everton are away at Newcastle. That could happen. Newcastle are very, very hit and miss. Bournemouth are at home to Sunderland. That's not awful. Tell is away at Fulham. He doesn't... I mean, he might not even play a minute. So, his base card here is pretty good. It's next week, not this week. Oh, right. Game week 29. Okay. Let's re-look at these then. So, KDH is at home to Burnley. That's pretty damn good. Okay. Alex Jimenez is at home to Brentford. Brentford are so up and down as a team, it's so hard to predict whether they're going to score 4 or do absolutely nothing. Tell would be at home to Palace. But again, it's whether he plays. Aronson for Leeds is at home to Sunderland. Okay. The other Jimenez is... Where are they? They're at home to West Ham. And he starts with Finesse Plus. Oh, he'd need a few. Thing is, they get a penalty. That's him up to like 6 points. He'd get a second playstyle. He'd get 2 base playstyle pluses. He'd go up to an 89 if they get 1 pen against West Ham. Okay. Kirkes is away at Wolves. I mean, he has got a good opportunity there to get big points. Next up, we got Amad Diallo, who is away at Newcastle. He's starting out as a cam here. Can play centre mid or on the right. Okay. Interesting card. And then we've got Trossard, who I wouldn't trust to get FPL points at all. He starts as 4-star, 5-star, so he'd go up to double if he managed to smash it. They're away against Brighton. David, yeah, it's true. This would actually potentially be a crazy card, though. But I can't trust Trossard at all reliably for football. Robert Sanchez, who have Chelsea got? They're away at Villa. I mean, that's... That feels like the easiest one to avoid. Surely, right? Away at Villa. And then we got Matheus Nunes, who is at home to Forest. Now, hey, I said it earlier. I've taken out Matheus Nunes from my FPL to put in Nico O'Reilly. Which therefore means he's probably going to absolutely smash it over the next few weeks because I don't have him in my team anymore. So, for that reason, I'm kind of tempted to choose him because then at least I benefit in some way. Either I benefit because I made the right decision to take him out of my team because he doesn't do well, or I took him out of my FPL but I get a great card on the game. I do like it. I like that we've got things that are upgrading based on live things that are happening within a week. I think it's really cool, and I wish that we would get more of this, because one of the only downsides with a lot of the live stuff that we get, whether it's like Road to the Final, Road to the Knockout, stuff like that, the current fantasy cards, all of these, right? Sometimes these upgrade. The FC Pro Live ones are the worst. They take like 3 months to potentially fully upgrade. So for this to be done 1 week and you're out is really nice. I like the idea. I hope we get more of this. It's good. Or both him and O'Reilly flop. That's probably the most realistic scenario. Yeah. They concede 3 in both games. Yeah. After I get rid of him for him. 2 matches to get 2 players. Yeah, oh yeah, it's ridiculously easy to obtain these cards. And it's basically whether you make the right choice. Or not. But yeah, cool concept that I hope we see more of. I hope it's received well by the community and is deemed a success, and therefore we get to see more of it going forward. Right, we got another 1583. Can I just get a fantasy team too? Because I don't know who's in this team. I don't know who either of these players are. Guedes And Felix Carrera. I mean, face stats look good on both of these. VVD. So, Guedes, double 4. Striker cam left wing. Okay. Don't mind it. So these are, yeah, starting from today. Okay. Power Shot Plus is a bit dead, but he does also have load driven. That's good. Ping Pass is decent for a striker. Technical, quick step, rapid, first touch. I like it. How tall are you? 5'10". With 94 agility, 91 dribbling. He could feel pretty damn good on the ball if the gameplay wasn't dreadful. So, how is Sociedad doing? What are things looking like in terms of him getting any upgrades here? Spanish La Liga. Sociedad are currently 10th. In their last 6 games, they have won 3. So, that's possible. So, 89. If a club scored 10 goals in the next 4 league matches. I mean, a 99 would probably go to dribbling, but I'd like that. He would get 2 base play styles if he gets a goal involvement. And then could get 5-star. What would they even give him as base play styles, though? Passing ones? Tiki-taka? Incisive? Or do they just go like press proven, trickster? Relentless would just be a really easy but pretty crap one to give him. That wouldn't surprise me. Okay. It's not bad. Felix Carrera, on the other hand... 4-star, 3-star, he desperately needs that 5-star weak foot. Can play on either wing. Pace is great, shooting's good, passing's good, dribbling's okay. Inventive Plus is not the best, but again, rapid, quick step, technical's not bad. Playstyle Plus... It would be amazing if they gave him something like low driven as his plus. And then a base play style of... Don't know. For a winger. Don't know. First touch? Maybe ticky or incisive? Either way. Not bad. I can't complain with that. There's that. Do we have anything else? I mean, these packs aren't tiny. We got another 1483. Oh, we can make 3 more of these, though, today. So we might as well do that. We get Guerassi. Do we get a double? We do. Arsenal. Is it the Yok? It's Saka. And we are currently full. Okay. Not too bad to start the promo. I mean, if I could get one of like these guys on the screen, like a Verts or a Reinders, that'd be sick. But it's probably not going to happen. Let's not rely on this community, sadly. No, you can't really rely on this community to do anything positive at all. Oh, have they got rid of it? Oh, no, it's there. Idiot! Alright, come on then, game. Have we got any informs in here? I've actually got a good amount of fodder here. I'm going to have to figure out a decent SBC player that I want to do soon. Get some of this gone. I mean, that Koulibaly looks pretty good, which is why I've got him favorited. But he's just not going to get any chem, is the problem that we've got with this. I guess there's a world where if I did well enough in the... Is it the Cup? Or the League? That I'd get that icon Evo. And I could put that on him. If he was really, really good. And I just wanted him to get full chem. That's a possibility. Oh, Cancelo, actually, yes. Good shout. Because he's already got an upgrade. And it's a good one. He got intercept and... I can't remember what the other one was. But, yeah. He's had a very good start. In that regard. So Cancelo might be the one. I mean, who's... Am I using... I am using Ricky P currently as my right back. That would drop my Leicester chem. But they get Nation chem. I'll have a look. See what I can do. The FPL Rush event comes out tomorrow. Tomorrow, I don't know why they've brought out the objective a day before the event where you can complete the objective comes out. That's a weird decision, but Cancelo links to Guedes too. I mean, I'd be amazed if Guedes gets in my team. I mean, Cancelo is not going to link to anyone, is he? Is a bit of a problem. Oh, he'll get a nation link to Liao. But that's it. I need an icon in my team. I need an icon instead of Gabriel, I think. Or Donnarumma. That'd be huge. Or we get that Evo to turn anyone into an icon. Although I don't know if that gives them icon chemistry to like everybody else, or they just get full chem themselves. I don't know how that works. I don't know if any of you guys do. If you do, please let me know. Positional excellence, time warp, and the any card icon cosmetic are in objectives. So I could even put it on Cancelo, couldn't I? Okay. Well, now that we're back and able to properly play and earn all the stuff on the game, we should be able to get this this stuff, and it shouldn't be a problem going forward. Hopefully. Alright, get you in here. And then finish off this last 83 times 14. We'll open these up. Probably get nothing, but why not? This jump between 83s and 86s is kind of grim in the dupe storage. But I guess that's what happens when you're doing these kind of... Oops, no, that's not going to work. I think we're going to need 386s there. Yeah, lovely. Right. Cool. Let's open these up then and see if we can get anything of note. Oh, of course you're tradable. Why does it have to be the high rated? Keep storage 84, 85, team of the week, 86 plus goals, no decent SBCs, fancy since Wilson. Yeah, I'm in such a similar position. I think Cancelo is going to change that. I think I'll do him. Because he looks very, very good. Right, here we go. Number 1 of 3. No specials in this one. Oh, well, no, we do. Okay. And that is a tradable inform. Okay. Cheeky 10,000 coins. Guaranteed. Unless they're higher than that right now. Absolutely no clue. Number 2, no special. But once again, we do get an inform. So they have paid for themselves. Don't need Cancelo, did Frimpong, but tempted to do him for left back. See, that's the only thing. I've got Team of the Year Basher. So I don't need him for left back. I'd be putting him in at right back, but I don't know what this chem situation... we'll have to have a look at what the chem situation would be like. Final one. Wow, no fantasy players in these. That is crap. And no inform in that one either. Wow. Okay. That's disappointing. Let's bin this off because we ran out of time. Don't need that anymore. I don't need whatever the hell that is. Get rid of that. Main. Right. What's our chem situation saying if we put in... what am I on right now? 29. I mean, it's not great right now, to be honest. So, how much worse does it get? Yeah, Alba was moved on by Basher. Unfortunately for him. That would only lose me one chem. Okay. I mean, how does he compare to Mr. Ricky P? Has more skills. That's good. Pace is similar. Shooting, no one really cares about. Passing is way better. Dribbling, considerably better. Defending, pretty similar. Physical, slightly worse because strength is more important than jumping. Play styles in terms of defensive ones, jockey plus compared to jockey, block and intercept compared to anticipate. Going forwards, tiki-taka is obviously really nice to start off those attacks. I don't really care about whipped or inventive, just like I don't really care about long ball or whipped on Ricky. We do have technical and first touch and relentless. Both of them have quick step. And then we have Bruiser compared to Bruiser Plus. So, all in all, Cancelo is a little bit better. He's gained his... What has he gained? He got a clean sheet, so he got his second playstyle plus, and he gained intercept. I think he only made like one defensive action or something, though, in the first game, which is a bit of a problem. They're going to get 3 more points, so he's going to go up again. They should score the 10 goals, so he will get a 99 stat, which is obviously a big boost. Regardless of where they put it, I think in order to upgrade the card as little... This is what I imagine EA's mindset is. When it comes to giving a player a 99 stat as part of like live upgrades and stuff, I normally envisage it as, which stat could we increase that will have the least amount of impact on this card in terms of how good they are? We don't want to take a card from being like good to unbelievable by boosting up a particular stat. So like if they gave him 99 defending, that's crazy. That would be so ridiculous. They're not going to do it. They also won't do it to physical because they don't want to give him 99 strength with Bruiser. I think they might do dribbling. Maybe even passing. Because passing is pretty irrelevant when he's already got tiki-taka. Because that overrides it anyway. He's also got whip pass. He's already got 92 crossing. So that's not going to get to crazy levels. I think it'll be passing or dribbling. Because can he play right? He can play right mid. I think if they give him shooting, that would make him way too versatile going forward, and they wouldn't want that. Defending and physical and pace would be too good for a defender. Yeah, I think it'll be one of them too. But they do, like you said, they do play again before his SBC runs out. So we do have a chance to see what upgrade he potentially gets. We do also have this expiring tomorrow. See, this is... It's a pretty beastly card. 3-star, 4-star. His pace split is good. His passing is actually pretty poor, as are his dribbling stats. Okay, I thought this card looked better. His physicals are great. His defending's good. The playstyles are really, really good. Really good. So even though he doesn't have 95 defending, he'll be able to body you and tackle you or intercept you or block it. Like, he does look good. But yeah, you would need to put him in with an Evo that gives him full chem, which is the problem. I could do the loan of Cafu, loan of Chiellini for videos. I don't know how much this card is coming in at in order to decide whether I end up doing him. I was also going to see what other Pokemon merch they brought out. This, by the way, for those of you that didn't watch the like Pokemon Presents earlier, I don't really know what they're thinking with this. Yeah, he wouldn't have shooting playstyles, to be fair. We'll see. They're bringing out this, which is out of stock. I think people are just buying this thinking that they'll resell it, rather than because they actually think it's great. It's like a mini Game Boy jukebox where you have to put in the different cartridges to play different songs from Red and Blue. And you can only listen to one song at a time. I think the idea is cool. But like potentially you could just have them all selectable from a menu. I don't know, man. And you can only buy one. It's not surprising. Scalpers ruin a lot of these things, don't they? What else have we got? Anything of interest from 30th anniversary? There is a new Slowpoke Squishmallow. That's pretty cool. Pikachu hat. Mew hat. There's an Eevee backpack that costs 140 quid. Jesus. There's a Pikachu jumper that's 200 quid. Dear God. There's an Eevee laptop bag. Oh my good God. Look at the price of some of these things. 220 quid. Holy crap. Been thinking of doing Koulibaly. Gabrielle isn't doing it for you anymore. Yeah, see, that's why I'm in a similar situation, to be honest. And I just don't know if I'm going to pull that trigger to do him before he runs out. Oh, they haven't actually brought out that much for the 30th anniversary. I thought they would. Yeah, I thought they would. But no. Some of the Natural History Museum collab stuff is pretty cool. The tote bags are nice. Just don't need it though. This is how you've got to look at so many things in life. Looks cool, but do I actually need it? Probably not. However, one thing that I might need is something that I saw in Primark earlier. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Here it is. A Snorlax, like Oodie kind thing. I might have to do that one. Right, let's open up a couple of other smaller packs. I can't because there's stuff in the way. Okay, what's in the way? 83s, 84s, we can get rid of you. Pajor. Do we just do Cancelo? Maybe? Or is there anything else that I care about? Do I care about any of these things? The campaign mix player pick. Jogo Bonito, Unbreakables, Winter Wildcards, Time Warp, or Honourable Mention player item 88 or higher. Icons, just so expensive. It's crazy. Pirlo, 14 days. Let's just do the loan of Cafu. Let's just get that out of the way before I forget and then end up wanting to use him in a video and I can't because we have to go and buy his card. Because I have said to James and Curbs that this upcoming week we're going to be back to normal and we can start recording again. So that should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. It's always enjoyable to do stuff with both of them. So hopefully you'll enjoy that upcoming content. Right. Cafu! Because then that makes us room for this Pajor. And then we can open up some of these like 84 times 4s or whatever they were. And see if we get anything good. Have a look at the new Kramaric for the Leicester past and present. I don't do a past and present, I'm afraid. I just do a present. Otherwise, yeah, that would be something that I would have an interest in getting. I don't imagine he's going to be too expensive. Oh, man. Drop rate for these fancy players is so low. Did the hero SBC just use fodder? Got Litmanen though. Sounds about right. This is why my transfer list and dupe storage end up filling up. Because I go through waves of just not wanting to do SBCs. And I personally don't find it difficult to sort of hold off. I know a lot of people do struggle with that, which is why they end up, like you say, just doing it to use fodder. I feel like I'm relatively good at holding on to stuff until I really feel like I want to use it. That's useful. So yeah, we just go for a while without using any other fodder, and it just builds and builds and builds. And then eventually something like, again, maybe this Cancelo comes out where it's like, okay, it's time. And we're prepped for it. That's good. That's Kunde. Who's going to be behind Kunde? Brighton. I have no idea who the Brighton player is that has got a card. Oh. That's... It's not what I was expecting, nor really what I wanted. I'm going to assume that she's not going to be very tall. 5'11". I mean, it's not bad, but she's not going to get chem. And compared to Donnarumma, she's like, what, like 6 inches smaller? Yeah. I mean, I'll take it. It's another card in the club, but I don't think she's going to end up with a spot in my team. I'll take another walkout, though. Nice. Just keep building that fodder up. And whether we do Cancelo or someone else, we'll see. I think I might pass on Koulibaly just because of the chemistry issues. And yes, I could use like a time warp or something like that on him. I feel like it would be a bit of a waste when I could put it on like one of my Evos that I know I'm going to use for a while. Well, like for example, I'm currently doing my Aribo Evo, who is Southampton rather than Leicester, because he hasn't got a Leicester card yet. And so I might need to use that on him so that I can actually get him in a team. Only do a few SBCs, mainly packs though, so slowly fill in the dupe storage with 88s to 90s. What kind of thing would it require for you to commit? Like, is there a world where that goes on like a big new icon SBC, or if there was a big boy player like Wilson's SBC at Team of the Year, is there a world where that kind of thing comes out and that's where the fodder would then end up going? I guess it depends on what kind of team you run. Like a lot of people, if they're doing past and presents and stuff like that, they don't really have need for SBC players, and so they use their fodder on icon picks, campaign picks, all of these things, because it's rare that players will come out that actually fit their past and present. Good thing Forest are away from home next 2 games. Fenerbahce fans have destroyed the away end. Of course they have. Of course they have. Ridiculous. I might have to get this Pokemon hat, you know. Oh, it might have to happen. I wonder if they're just going to keep dropping stuff throughout the year, though, as part of the anniversary. Let's have a little look at these new players that are in packs, shall we? You only do Swedish players or Brazilian icons. Fair enough, that's quite limited. And considering you'll be able to get like R9 through swaps. Yeah. Right, in packs. So, Gyökeres, 5 mil. 5 mil. Prices of cards are just mad, aren't they? Wow. Okay. Reinders, starting off 4-star, 5-star, 6 million coins. I mean, that is a well-rounded machine right there. Just box-to-box animal. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Florian Wirtz is also pretty cool. 5 mil for him. Starting off with 5-star, 4-star. 4 face stats, 90 plus. Crazy. Technical and incisive. Finesse, chip shot, low-driven ping, tiki-taka. I mean, yeah, just a cam. A monstrous cam card. Mateo. She's been really good when she's had like team of the seasons. Stinker at the game. Have to be happy with like 15 tokens all in all. Oh, fair enough. He epaculates to the first 5 are already gone. Wirtz is injured at the minute. He is. Because I have him, I think, in the draft in FPL. He's got a 25% chance of playing. So he might not get the... What is it that you get from the involvements? The 5-star? So the odds of him getting double 5-star are lower because he won't get the key passes or shots on target But Liverpool could get the rest and he'll still get the other upgrades, which is fine. What else? Emery. Again, what a well-rounded card that is again. Although, no defensive play styles. Oh no, he does have intercept, sorry. You're still more likely to use him as a cam than the others. Oh yeah, crap, I need to Can this get off my screen? Jesus. Right. What else we got? Lauren James, 5-star, 4-star. Harry Kewell is 3 mil. 5-4. Looks like a beast. Wanyeri. I mean... Okay. Not bad. Park Ji-sung already down to 200k. 5 positions. Gallagher's 600. Arda Güler. I mean, that's a... His previous card, was it like Cornerstones or Ratings Reload? One of those two at the start. He was really good, that SBC. 2.5 mil. Technical and incisive. Amazing if you're playing him cam. Finesse, low driven, ping, tiki-taka. Press proven as well. He's going to be sick. What else we got? Sasic, Zamorano, Chawinga, O'Sullivan, Risa, Aymar, Gwen Doggy Dog, Schneider's nearly 6 mil, Lewis Miley, Onwachu, Pavlidis, Kalulu. Oh my good God. Wow. Kramaric we'll look at for Leicester's sake. Adama is extinct. Park. Oscar Bob. Milo. Guedes. We got, of course, we got the ones at the very bottom of the pile, because why wouldn't we? Vandenberg. Marquez is 4.5 mil. Sorry? Cahill's 20k. Nakata. Kalulu, Anticipate Rapid Plus, Block, Intercept, Bruiser, and Jockey. Okay. He could be a nightmare to play against. Have the same sports doctor in Germany. Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah, Wirtz recently has been significantly better. Kramaric. Okay. That's fine. Adama is extinct at 380k. I mean, I need to tell my mate. West Ham fan. Where is he at? Bosch. Rapid, low driven plus. Sure. Finesse. I think finesse is like the complete opposite word that you would use to describe anything that Adama Traore does. But sure. Power shot, sure. Ping, technical, quick step, bruiser, and enforcer. Jesus. With 95 strength. How'd you get the ball off him? I mean, utilising that physical, he could actually be a bit of a menace. Just because he'll be a pretty unique player. He'll just bomb down the line, and then as soon as you get close to him, press that left trigger, and he'll just immediately get in between you and the ball, and you just won't be able to touch him. Like, is Bruiser on a defender going to be able to out-muscle Bruiser, Enforcer, and 95 strength? I don't know. And then any bit of space, rapid plus quick step with that pace, gone. he could actually be a problem for like the first time in Ultimate Team history as a forward. His left back card, when he got his foot freeze that was like an 86, was really good because he was just quick and strong. But as a forward, he's never really actually been any good. He could be. Now, in terms of upgrades, I mean, West Ham right now, if he manages to get any, fair play. Low driven on a right-footed right winger. Just get into the box with that pace and drill it across goal. And then, what was the last one? Marquez. Right, where's this price coming from then? So for a centre-back or a CDM, with like these FUT GG ratings, he must just be ridiculously hard to pack, right? Double 3-star to start. Anticipate plus is great. Long ball pass plus is not, unless there's a new meta that I don't know about. Dead ball, no one cares. Precision header, no one cares. Ping pass, okay. Block and intercept, sure. Slide tackle, Aerial fortress, He must just be ridiculously hard to find in packs. There's no other logic to the price of that card. It doesn't make any sense. We'll try and see if we can... see if he's on the market and see if he is actually costing that amount. There's a world where it just hasn't like properly updated or whatever. Let's have a look. Because that's crazy. Marquez. What is it? Fantasy... FC Hero. Why on earth is there a bid for 3 mil? What am I missing here? Like, does anyone disagree with me here? I mean, to be fair, when you look at it on here rather than on FUT GG, it does look better. It does look better. Maybe it's just harder to understand everything when you're looking at it on there. He doesn't have Bruiser, though. And Bruiser is currently the thing that most people are obsessing over on any type of defender. It's just so many coins, though. When there's surely a fair few other players that are probably not too dissimilar, right? $4.2. I mean, I imagine he's... what's his normal card? What else has he got? This. It is a big pace boost. And they have given him nice play style changes, to be fair. Agility and balance. What did they go up to? I wonder if people don't think that his base card is that bad, but it just needed a few things to be tweaked. Like, agility and balance have been fixed on this card as well. Maybe he's just a hidden monster that with these upgrades is now... I don't know. Kill fantasy card first in FIFA history to have both rapid and quick step plus. Fair play. He's just not going to be able to catch him. If they both work in conjunction with each other. One rare gold player pick rated 88 or higher. That's kind of tempting. We could maybe do that. You're about to get your last token to get the 93 plus icon player pick. Your icon luck on picks recently have been awful, so surely get something good now. Is there a reason why, knowing that your luck has been bad, why you would still decide to go for that instead of spending them on like R9 or the Evos or anything like that? don't understand. Zach, thank you very much for the Twitch sub. 75 months. Madness. I've been ultra busy lately. Got those issues still going on. Found out more about those. Next week's going to be solid. Good few days. F1 is back. England maybe in T20 World Cup final. That's pretty cool. And yes, F1 is back. Am I going to actually try and pay attention to it this season? I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably try, and then if it ends up looking like it's going to be another boring season of the same people winning every single race, that's when it's just hard for me to continue following and caring. So we'll see. But yeah, hopefully things can continue to just work in the right direction and improve and stuff like that. And yeah, wish you all the best with everything. Stay away from those picks, giant fodder issuer. I mean, yeah. I mean, how much is 550 points? £4. I mean, you know what? For content, because I probably won't open anything else this week. I'll wait for Foot Birthday. So, why not? Let's do one. Lewis Miley. I mean, it's a promo card. He's not really worth anything. That Marquez, by the way, 3.1 mil now. Both more or less the idea. Final day of the season will be West Ham 2 points behind Spurs type thing. So if they drop points, we win, they go down. It could happen. I mean, Spurs are so in it. It's kind of crazy. 35k for Lewis Miley. Next, Vandenberg is another one that is going to be very cheap. 23k. So Lewis Miley wins as it stands. And then 2 golds. Oh. Bacciarina for Como. I mean, 488s, of course. This guy's 13k. Right, Lewis Miley. Okay. I mean, it could be better, couldn't it? But it could have been worse. We could have just got 4 fodder golds. So, is that there for a plus? Probably not. Oh my god, someone's just tweeted this out. Oh, the throwback FIFA 17 days. Oh. This Lacazette card. I used him so much. Because I think we also got a Payet that was like 86 or 87 maybe on this game. That I think was like a... Was it a Scream that year? Or did he also get a blue one? Oh. Just the GOAT game. So good. Uh, 9 years ago, I know. When Liverpool signed Vandenberg, it was meant to be top centre-back. Yeah. There's been a few, like, players that come in as yeah, like these wonder kids. And then they end up just fizzling. Really. Which is kind of sad. 17 went 39-1, 7 weeks in a row. That's crazy. I got 35 once, and that was my best. 39 is crazy high. The cards do look clean. Yeah. I mean, I don't hate that we swapped to having the stats horizontally instead of in like 2 little columns. Especially with the amount of dynamic images that we have nowadays. They look better when they can take up more of the card. I do think the current cards do look good. Maybe it's slightly like nostalgia tax that we do love the old cards. Just because we know how good the game was as well. And it's just sort of a take me back to that kind of time. Man, imagine we had like Prime FIFA 17 out now. Oh. Imagine. Imagine. Always feel sorry for hype strikers who end up Everton, West Ham, etc. Yeah. I mean, we've had 2 cards this year that are prime examples of that. That have come out recently. Why did... Moise Kean, of course, has had time at the PSG, right? Juve. Spends a bit of time at Everton. Is now at Fiorentina. Scamacca comes into the Premier League and is now back out in Italy. I mean, West Ham's striker record is so bad. It just feels like everyone that they bring in is just destined to fail because there's some kind of curse on that like number 9 position at West Ham. It says a lot that probably their best striker, probably their 2 best strikers over the last like decade have been a right winger in Bowen and a guy who started like right wing back in Antonio. They've tried so many different players, some of them bigger names than others, some of them younger than others, like you've had like Chicharito and people like that even over the years, but bringing in the likes of Fulkrug, Scamacca. I mean, I can't really think off the top of my head who else they've had over those times, but it's just not worked. And it's mainly because West Ham just aren't that great. It's not necessarily that the player themselves has been really poor. Usually went 34 or 33 just before Team of the Year got lucky. Huge. Hernandez was supposed to be big, but it was so bleak. Andy Carroll, yeah, iconic. Iconic. But so yeah, latest one obviously is Castellanos. He's actually started okay. The 50 strikers at West Ham in the David Gold and David Sullivan era. Now, this was in 2021. So we've had a few since then. Like Vlasic, was it as well, that came? So where are we at? Oh, Vlasic was part of this. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Where's the list? So, we've got Mido, who joined on loan for 6 months and didn't score a goal. Benny McCarthy, Joined for 2.5 mil. Left a year later. No goals. Piccione, 1 mil. 11 goals in 3 years. I don't remember them at all. Ian, don't remember. Pablo Barrera, no goals. 4 mil, 2 years. And they got relegated as well. Victor Obina, Demba Ba. My God, I forgot that he went there. But 7 goals in 6 months for less than a mil. That's not bad. Robbie Keane. 2 goals. Only played for a little bit of time. Baldock. Brian. No goals. Another case of who on earth is he? John Carew. Jesus Lord. Deary me. Nicky Maynard. Wow, that is a name I've not heard in a long time. Sold after 6 months. Dixon. Who knows? Vazte. Vazte was one who was always promising, to be fair. Right? And yeah, got them promoted. Which I think pretty much, even if outside of that, you don't do much, if you're the one that scores a goal that gets you promoted, then that's worth more than most players will ever be worth to you in your club's history. Andy Carroll. There he is. Absolute monster. Wellington? Marouane Chamakh. Oh, God. Chamakh. Incredible. No goals. Sean Maguire. No goals in 2 years. Madibo Maiga. Mladen Petric. Carlton Cole. That's a good one. That is a good one. This guy, never heard of him. Borriello. No idea. Zarate. The Zarate kid. Throwback. Spencer Owen. Enna Valencia. Was okay. Not insane, but okay. Sacco. God, I forgot about Sacco. Oh, look at this as well. You got Font Antonio. Lanzini. Lanzini scored a worldie against us, if I remember correctly, at some point. Nene. Oh my god. They had Nene. As in, yeah. The guy who got like all of the crazy cards in like FIFA 11 or something like that. Wow. Martin Samuelson, Yelovic. Jesus. Luka Belic. That sounds like someone from Prison Break. Antonio. Yeah. Huge. Huge. Emenike. 5 out of 10 is generous. Feguli. Tony Martinez. Ashley Fletcher. Zaza. Yep, that was a poor one. Kaleri. Andre Ayew. Ayew brothers just... No. Go away. Arnautovic, to be fair, was solid. He was really good, wasn't he? Chicharito. Ended in transfer request. Jordan Hugill. The one who looked like he basically won a competition to play. Oladapo Offalion. I've never heard that name in my life. Yarmolenko. Was more of like a winger, wasn't he? Zonde Silva. Lucas Perez also as well. Jew. Seb Aller. Big one. 42 mil for Haller. Ajeti. Bowen. Yeah. Vlasic was 35 mil. And then, yeah, since you've had others like Skamaka it just doesn't seem to work, does it? For the amount of money spent. Will I be playing the Kalos Tour this weekend? Yes! And then I'm really interested in the 30th anniversary event next weekend as well. But yes, I will be playing Kalos Tour. I don't really know what I'm hoping for, to be honest. Oh, actually, you should know the answer to this. Because I can't think off the top of my head. Where'd you get 10k eggs from? Because that's the thing that interests me the most, actually, about the Kalos Tour, is trying to get a Horlucha. And he's only in 10k eggs. Outside of that, I might get the ticket, because you get Latias, Latios, you get Shiny Diancie. So, that could be good. Obviously, like, boosted Shiny rate and stuff like that. Pokestops. Is that it? Simple as that. We might head into, like, the city centre and do some then. Because I want a Horlucha. Or it just ends up me. Well, to be fair, I could go, like, city centre after the football tomorrow and just play for a bit. That's not a bad idea. Hatch an egg on the way to the football, at least one. How about the Deluxe Go Pass? I've only bought that once, and that was the first time that we got the Lucky Trinket. I have not got it since. I will have a look at the premium, the deluxe version when it's the 30th event. I know that Mewtwo is coming out on the non-deluxe version. But getting like XL candy and stuff like that, we'll have to have a look. I mean, the deluxe one this time around, yeah, you get a lucky trinket, which I do need a lucky trade right now, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, Hooper at the start is okay, but I've already got a few Hoopers from when he was in raids. It's not like it was a mythical that you could only get once. So not this time, but yeah, we'll see. Who's my research box? Sinisty. So yeah, I want to try and get some 10k eggs. And probably get the ticket to get those legendaries and the shiny Diancie. Gold collection, you only need one card. That's sick. Remember the Ayu brothers as youngsters looked promising but fell off cliff. Jordan Ayu is one of the most painful players I will ever see play for Leicester. That man infuriates me so much. So much. It's just pain. It really is. Been getting back into that. Looking Town is a good local shop rather than just a Forbidden Planet. Yeah, I think all we've really got is a Forbidden Planet that I know of anyway. There's actually a new there's a new place opening up in town that, what was it? I saw it and I saw where it's opening and it looked cool. God, I can't remember now. I take a screenshot of it or something, maybe. Is this Sinisty any good? No, not really. Did I screenshot? I took those pictures the other day. I don't think I did. Oh, that's... Why wouldn't I? Unless I liked it on TikTok. What account was it? This. Like Cool as Leicester, something like that. I can't remember what the place was that's opening up. No, that's not right. Damn. Crap. Because I thought it was really cool, but I'm having a complete mind blank as to what I thought was cool. Where is it? Where is it in town? High Cross. Where the hell am I? Casa Romana. Where are we at? Train station, right. So we go down this way. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, the map's just broken. Right, that makes a lot of sense. So Martin Square, it's here. Right. This. Oh, I think it was a place that's going to do, like, live music. New Leicester Bar opens in City. Is this what I'm thinking of? Yeah, it's called Ivy Lounge. And this is where I saw it. Remember when you got legendaries from the weekly research boxes? I don't, to be honest. I don't. Haven't been back to Leicester for a while. Hell yeah. Go for it. There's a new addition coming to Leicester's music scene as Sally Cinnamons is set to open later this year. It'll be broken down into 4 days. Wednesday will be an open mic with an awesome music quiz every week. Thursday will be called Love Will Tear Us Apart and will be a weekly indie disco with DJs spinning new indie and old, plus Manchester anthems, 90s Britpop classics, alternative plus mod culture, ska, 80s funk and northern soul. Fridays will host local Leicester bands and touring bands. This will be all original music to give a platform for new music in the city. And Saturdays will host top tributes and cover bands as well as club nights. We're a 100 capacity basement venue with dirty dance floors and dreams of naughtiness. I see what they've done there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll have to try it out. You got like the complete Stone Roses are opening things up in May. I like going to Barca has really got me to wanting to like try out a load more places, because walking around that city is just crazy. The amount, like the number of tapas places, bars, cafes. You could spend a decade there and genuinely going out like once a week, still have so many places left to go. It's so cool. And so I kind of want to do that around here now and test out any places in town that look decent, but I normally wouldn't go to them because I'll go to the ones I know are good. So having new stuff open, I think is good, and got to try things out from time to time. So hell yeah. I'll have to give it a go. Let's close that. Still so tempted to buy this hat. And the Snorlax. Just money though, man. Money, money, money. How's the fam? I mean, we had a funeral yesterday, so it could be better. Outside of that, though, we're doing good. Yeah, like we're using this as a springboard to hopefully have a sick rest of the year. We got a few things planned that are upcoming soon that are like family based, which are going to be a lot of fun. we go around my sister's semi-occasionally to do... Oh god, that's falling. Oh, to do these kind of things. Like murder mysteries. And so we'll have to do another one of these very, very soon. Because they're a hell of a good time. Get some pizza, have a drink, and work your way through those. So we'll do that again. Earlier today, me and the girlfriend both just bought Fire Red and Leaf Green. So we're going to be playing through those together. That's going to be sick. Looking forward to that. And yeah, just getting things back to normal is the main play. But if you haven't played Life is Strange, put it on the list. I think it is on my list because yourself or someone else, I think, mentioned it previously. And I think I added it to the bottom of the list. Now that we've got this Pokemon out there, we've also got Pokopia coming out. We've got more games to be added to the list. We also had the Xbox event recently, so a couple more things have been added to the list there. I just need to start blitzing through these things. The problem is, I am loving Battlefield, and so... Like tonight, in like 20 minutes time, I'm going to hop on with my mate and play some Battlefield instead of spending a couple of hours working through Planet Coaster 2 or something like that. So I need to start dedicating some time to working through some stuff. I did play one level of Crash off stream the other day though, and 100%ed that. So we are still making progress on Crash 4, slowly but surely. God, it's difficult though. Food team Barca's overrated, stands no chance against Valencia. Also, Bilbao and Coruña's Barca beat, in your opinion. That's fine. From someone that hasn't been to those places, Barca's unbelievable. If they're even better, that means they're like a 9.9 out of 10, and Barca can be like a 9.6. Compared to here, it would, like... I can't believe how many cool places we discovered, like, just down a random street. And it's just this amazing cafe or amazing place where you can just get a bite to eat and a drink. And it's not expensive. The vibes are always great. Everyone was friendly. All the food was nice. I had a fantastic time. And so we might have a family holiday to Barca in the next year or two. And I think that would be great because there's so much to do. No matter like what kind of trip you go on, like we went for a stag do, which Barca isn't really known for, but even though it wasn't really an activity-filled stag, if you wanted it to be, it very much could be. There is stuff that you can go and do. If you want a romantic weekend away, you could easily have that. If you want a family holiday where you go and do stuff together, you could do that as well. If you love food, you can go there for that. If you love drinking, you can go there for that. If you love good weather and shopping, you can do that too. It was so good. And yeah, it was very, very different to the other stags that I've been on, but I ended up having a great weekend and now really, really want to go back. So it's just a good thing, really. It is a good thing. But I would like to see more of like Spain and everything like that. There's a world where might not have any holidays outside of this stag this year, but next year one of my best mates is getting married, and that's most likely going to happen in Greece. And so we might try and tie in, like me and my girlfriend having a Greece holiday, and then maybe like going for one day to wherever they're going to get married and then come back to where we are or something like that. Make it work like that, because I've only ever been to Crete, like one of the Greek islands, right? Is that where it is? I think. Island in Greece. Yeah. So I've been to Crete. My girlfriend's family have been to Rhodes a few times. They say that's good. Athens would be cool. So, any memories of Crete at all? I wonder if, like, I asked my parents about it, and if they said, oh yeah, we went to this place. If I looked it up, maybe I'd recognise it, but That probably happened like 20 years ago. And I just do not remember it at all. Minoan Palace of Paistos. I've been to a few places that have like ruins and stuff like that, so it doesn't really stand out. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'd like to go there as well. I mean, there's loads of places around the world I'd like to go. The biggest of them worked there for 6 seasons. Nice! I'll have the Villa game on. I will be playing some Battlefield whilst it's on, but I will have the game on, yeah. And then, yeah, tomorrow we've got our game. We'll be out playing some Pogo. Whether we do it in town or not, I'm not sure. And then Sunday might be out, but I'm not sure. Call from the doctors on Tuesday. What else we got? Procopia next Thursday. Ipswich away. Bristol City at home the following Tuesday. Meal and drinks after QPR on that day. Diversity that day. Payday. Airport pickup. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Ugh. I've got to pick people up on a Sunday night at midnight. Ugh. Effort, innit? Into April, what we got going on? Preston. That wedding. My sister's fiance's birthday. Swansea. Portsmouth away. Hull at home. Save the dates. Don't know what that's for. Millwall. Blackburn. National Koala Day. End of the season. Girlfriend's birthday. Anniversary. His birthday. Forza Horizon 6. May 19th. Oh. That's pretty sick. Okay. Thoughts in Greece. Lovely scenery and nature there. We'll have a look, because obviously we've got at least a year. Like, I don't know what kind of time of year they're going to have their wedding yet. None of it is planned whatsoever. They just know that it will be in that country and it should be next year. So I've got nothing to go off to even start to look at different places and anything like that. So it's just locked in as this could maybe happen. And we'll see if it lines up. If it does, we'll try and see if we can do it. But I don't know. Over the weekend, I would like to do some streaming. Maybe even of other stuff. But yeah, I want to properly get back into things fully. So we'll try and get that on the go. And whether I do like my champs on stream, whether I start doing some of these other objectives on stream, like the cup and the league, icon swaps, I don't know. But now that we're sort of moving in this new direction, I think we try and get on stream a load and try and make things happen. Let's quickly open up these 2 picks because we can. And see what we get from those. Oh. Draft token. This Evo is the Incisive Pass Plus one. Which, it's okay. And then that one was just the rolls, which is a bit dead. No one cares about this VIP thing. Let's... oh, for God's sake. I just want to open up these things before we end off and watch the football. Come on. Right, 1 of 3. 83 plus France or Brazil player pick. Anything good? No? No? No. Okay, good. 1 of 4. 84 plus France or Brazil player pick. Anything good? No. 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 Okay. Avoid and everything is there then. Well, hey, it won't be up to us. And they're from there, so they should know everything there is to know, hopefully. And therefore base it off of that. He sold. That's quite good. So, yeah, we'll see. Dylan, I'm doing good. Thank you very much. As I showed people earlier, went and got this shirt today. New maiden shirt with like a football vibe on the back. I'm having a good day. I've just bought Pokemon Fire Red, so I'm going to fire that up later. Hey. Going to play some Battlefield. Going to go and get the football on as well. So that's my plans for the evening. Maybe just get like a Tesco pizza or something as well. Whack that in the oven. So hopefully everyone has had a lovely week. We're back to creating content and streaming properly and everything like that going forward. Right? Yeah, we will most likely lose tomorrow, and that will put a downer on the weekend. But it's expected, so I don't really care if I'm honest. Like, I just expect it every game now that we're just going to lose. Although the last couple under Rowett have been a lot more positive. So maybe there's this turnaround coming. A win against Norwich would actually be huge because it could drag them back into it. So we'll see. I will be vlogging that game, so that will go up tomorrow on the Footy channel as the return of that one as well. So hopefully you can check that one out. And thank you very, very much everyone that's tuned in today, whether you've liked, followed, subscribed, come in with the memberships or Twitch subs on YouTube and Twitch. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are amazing. Have an amazing weekend, and I will see you again very, very soon. Thank you for being a part of it and understanding everything that's been going on with all the personal stuff recently. You're the best. I appreciate you all. Have a good one. See you very, very soon. Bye-bye.